Hey everybody, sorry, it's been a while, I know, and I apologize, just, dealing with everyday life and stuff, and to be honest, I just hadn't had any money to get any medium and stuff, bills to take care of, but, uh, I'm back. Tonight I'm just gonna go ahead and do like a regular black and white flower. I know that seems to be my thing, but, you know, I mean, why mess up what you seem to be good at? So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Got my strings cut, got everything all set. Just got to go ahead and lay this white base coat. So just give me a minute to take care of that, and I will be right back. All right, we're back. What I have noticed is, here in Detroit, um, what is today? November. I want to say November 13th or 14th. I think the 13th. Yeah, it's kind of cold outside. Like maybe like in the 30s. Maybe right now probably close to the 20s. Getting ready to, be nighttime. Well, it is nighttime. Yeah. I do all my painting and everything upstairs in an attic. So my paints and everything are pretty close to, I don't want to say the elements, but they can get cold pretty quickly. But yeah, I've noticed there's a bunch of little dots in here and everything on here, and not all of it is air bubbles. It's kind of like a hard little pieces of paint stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to pop all this stuff, see what I can do. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Let's get this started. It's been a few months. I don't like whenever I do that. Take a long time off. And then the first painting you do, if you don't like it, you feel dumb. But let's go ahead and try this. Get this going. Again, I apologize to all of you. I mean, I know I don't have much of a huge following or anything, but the people who do follow me and subscribe to me, I thank you very much. I mean, it means a lot to me. So, I'll do a picture that will hopefully make everybody happy. So, let's do this. I think the thing about this is I am going to go through these pieces of string quick. That looks pretty cool. The only thing I don't like about it is like the way I do it, I always get this glop right there. I don't know what that means. It's just there. So most of the time I have to try to find a way to make it work. Whew. So I am not ready for this weather, man. I mean, in the summertime, it was just, painting up here would be ridiculously hot. Super hot. And my phone would die relatively quickly due to the fact that the battery was just being used up so fast. I don't know if the heat had anything to do with it, but I would say it did. But it's just, man, right now I'm not too cold. I'm actually good. But the temperatures in Detroit can just, they could change so quick. So hopefully it doesn't get too bad too quick. I mean, it can happen. I don't want it to happen, but wanting it and it actually happening are two different things. Try not to ramble on too much. I know sometimes I get on here and I just talk, and people are probably like, shut up, just paint a dang on flower already. See, that's why I didn't move it. All right, here we go. Let's see what we can do right here. It's gonna be a big petal, which I think is going to cause a big puddle. Half right. I'm already down to like 3 or 4 of these strings left. Should have just did like 30 of them or something. Okay. Put this right here. I think it's looking pretty cool. There are some areas like this part right here. I think I'm gonna try to go in there again one more time. And what I like about it is like the black and the white are obviously making gray around the edges. Probably whenever it dries a lot more, just black will end up being gray. But like this area right here, I like how it's kind of making like a shadow effect. It looks cool. A lot of this though is starting to sell. Now mind you, I did not put nothing in here for it to do cells, but it's doing it. So, and what I'm using is, I'm not using this. I'm not using Floetrol. Normally I would, but I ran out. So what I did was I went back to my Liquitex. And what I like about it is Liquitex makes it like a glossy finish. This makes it like a matte finish. So, I mean, matte's not bad, you know. It's actually a pretty cool, you know, like end result. But it's just, it seems like Floetrol causes more cells. Like sometimes you don't even have to use anything that would cause cells. You can just use Floetrol and you'll get it automatically, which is okay. But whenever I do flowers, I tend to not really want that many cells in it, because then to me it just kind of doesn't look like a flower anymore. It looks like an infected flower. So I'll put this one up here. So yeah, I got about excuse me, got about 3 pieces left. And if I don't like the way it looks, or if I want to add more, then I'll just cut some more. But as of right now, I think it looks pretty cool. It's got its thing. Got its own little thing going on. I think I'll put one right here, because this area, I mean, it looks empty, but at the same time it's got them cells, and I don't really want them cells. See, being upstairs in the attic, you hear things like this popping noise. It sounds like it's raining outside, but I don't think it is. It's so cold it'd actually be snowing. So, I don't know. But the heater did just go off, so I guess that's what it is. And somebody downstairs is cooking something, and I don't know what it is, but dang it, it's making me hungry. Alright, so let's put... I'm dripping. I'll put one right here. I want to try to make this one reach all the way to the top. It jumped. Did you see that? It jumped. but you know, still looks cool. I feel like I want to put something right here because this is bothering me. So I was watching a video earlier. I don't know the artist's name, but she was doing a really, really cool picture. And I think what I want to do is I want to try it. I've been watching, even though I haven't been making a lot of videos or painting a lot of pictures, I have been watching a lot of people like do their things. Like Melly D, she's awesome. She does really, really, really cool like abstract pictures. I really like what she does. Mixed Media Girl, she's also really cool. Um, Wiggles. Wiggles does some stuff that I've never seen anybody else even attempt. Dang it, now I gotta put it there. But it looks really, really, really cool after he's done. And there's some of his artwork that I would love to try. He does this stuff where he puts it on a Lazy Susan and spins it, and it just looks so cool whenever it's done. That, I mean, I have a Lazy Susan underneath here, but if you, well, I don't know if you can see, but I don't really have the space to be spinning like that. I definitely don't have the protection to keep the paint from splashing everywhere. So some of his paintings I won't be able to try right off the bat. Maybe next year whenever I get more space or something. But the picture that I saw this lady doing earlier was of like it looked like an ocean type picture, like of a wave, but it was in the shape of a horse, and it looked so cool. And she uses like contact paper to make the outline of the horse, and it looks so cool. And she was having a little bit of an issue as far as like why was the paint seeping through and stuff. Now mind you, I don't know how to do any of it. I can't give no answer, but it looked so cool that it actually made me want to do it. So I think at some point I might actually get brave enough to give it a shot and see what I can do from there. Because before I did this, I was doing spray paint art, and you know, it's a little bit different from what I do now. But I mean, not enough to scare me from not wanting to try it. All right. It's looking really cool, but the black seems like it's starting to fade now. It looks like instead it's going to go ahead and go with the gray look. So I guess that's fine. I guess I'll put one right here. Just trying to be different, but at the same time, I mean, I like different pictures. I like how a lot of them come out, but at the same time, I do like realism. I do like how if I look at a picture, I can think, wow, that actually looks like a real life picture. I like that. I want to do that. Sometimes I don't really want to make pictures that, oh, that looks so cool, but yet it's not real. It's not a possibility. You're not going to see that in real life. I don't like doing that. I even thought a couple of times, like whenever I do these flower pictures, like I'm looking at it and I'm like, is it really even a flower? It looks like a giant weed. So, but that's me critiquing my own work. Maybe my own work isn't good enough for me. I don't know. But, you know, that's just how it is. I'm going to be my own worst critic. That's just the way it is. That's how all artists are, I believe. If not, you know, then I'm wrong. But most of the time, each artist is their own worst critic. Like as I'm doing this, I can still find things about it that I don't like, that I feel like I'm doing wrong. But at the same time, there's probably somebody out there watching that is loving it, and they love how it looks. So, and if that person is out there, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. I want to make one big leaf. Not a big leaf, but something, because it feels like it's just, make something that reaches out. I think I'm about to go over this leaf right here. right there. Now see, the way I do my flowers is a little bit different from like whenever I first started. When I first started, I would put the string on here in certain patterns, you know, however you want, and then pull, and the string itself would actually make the flower. But the problem that I saw with that was whenever you do it, if you ended up making like a really cool leaf, as you would pull, the string above it would end up cutting that leaf right in half. And therefore, you're like, God, the one part that I wanted to keep, the part that I wanted to save, I can't now. It just got wiped out. So I figured I'd go ahead and start doing it like this, because at least this way I can kind of control the chaos, if you want to call it chaos. But, you know, to each his own. I do still, I mean, I like doing that type of flowering, if you want to call it that. But, yeah, I guess we'll see. Alright, so this will be the last one. Where? I could put it right here, but I want to leave the stem alone. Maybe right here. We'll do it. Now I gotta do it. There we go. All right. So that's what I'm with. I like how it looks. By the time it's dry, though, it might be completely different. A lot of these black areas that I have going on, especially the newer ones that I just put in, those may not be there. I think over time, the bubbles or the cells, whatever, even the gray is going to overtake it. And the picture, instead of it being black and white or white and black, it's going to end up becoming white and gray and tiny shades of black. So, but I had a good time making it. It still looks really cool to me. I still kind of like feel like I want to throw like a random, you know what I'm saying, a random leaf in here. I feel like I should, but I feel like I want to leave it alone. So I'm going to go with my second instinct, because most of the time whenever I do that first one, it just does not come out the way I wanted it to. So, but alright, that's where I'm at. I'm going to go ahead and leave it alone. If I do anything different, well, you guys will be the first one to notice. So, but again, I apologize for taking such a long time off. But like I said, when life calls, you gotta handle life. So, but you guys have a good night. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. But until then, until the next painting, I hope you guys have a good night. Thank you very much for allowing me to spend some time with you.